guys, so I was asked to do another lesson on the difference between a straight and a swing rhythm, and to really break it down for you and to explain as simply as I can what the difference is. So I've made a visual representation of what I'm about to cover, essentially the difference between a straight and a swing rhythm, and that's in the picture-in-picture in this video, so follow along if that helps. If not, ignore it. So the first thing you need to know is essentially what a beat is. A beat in music is a measurement of time that tells you how quickly or how slowly to play a piece of music. So a beat is a constant beat, for lack of a better word, or hit, with a constant interval in between each beat. For example, 1 second, or say half a second, in which case it'll be a bit faster. But there's always the same period of time in between each beat. Now, you don't have to play on the beat or in rhythm. A lot of jazz is played in free time. So for example, if I play the C major scale in free time, it could sound something like this. Right? There was no real discernible beat or rhythm to that scale. Whereas if I play constantly with equal periods of time or intervals between each note, I'd be playing on the beat and it would sound something like this. So, if we get our trusted metronome here, the metronome is going to keep the beat for us. So to begin with, that's our beat. Now if we play on the beat, a single note on the beat, it sounds like this. Right? So every single beat that the metronome gives, I play a single note. Now if you play one note on the beat, that's neither straight rhythm nor swing rhythm. The distinction between straight and swing rhythm only happens when you start playing two notes per beat. So instead of playing like this, you play, for every beat, you hit two notes. So again, I'm keeping the beat both with the metronome and with my hand. So you'll notice that I play beat, 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 beat. So only one of the two notes I play is on the beat, and the second one is not on the beat. Now that, in that particular case, was a straight rhythm. That means that the middle note that you played, that isn't played on the beat, is played exactly in the middle of the two beats. So essentially, if the time between two beats, the first beat and the second beat, is 1 second, then you play that middle note at 0.5 of a second, or half a second. So again, that's the beat. Again. That middle note is played exactly in between the two beats of the metronome. Now a swung rhythm is different in that instead of playing the middle note exactly between two beats, you play the middle note slightly after the middle of the two beats. So again, if you've got an interval of 1 second between beat 1 and beat 2, that means you don't play it at half a second, you play it at any point after or greater than half a second. So again, it'll sound like this. That's the metronome. So that second note is delayed slightly. The first note is still played on the beat, exactly when the metronome strikes, but the second note is delayed till after the halfway point to the next beat. Now you can delay it as little or as much as you like. You can play it at, for example, again, if the interval is 1 second between beat 1 and beat 2, you can play it at 0.55 of a second or at 0.95 of a second. And both of those are a swing rhythm, but some of them are sort of a bit more forced than others. So again, for example, a really, really forced one where the swung note is really late could be. So generally that's not played because it sounds a little bit sort of lopsided. Now before I go on to where the middle note is generally played in a swung rhythm, let me show you the difference side by side. So my left hand's going to play a straight rhythm like this. Whereas my right hand is going to play a swung rhythm. And I'm going to play them together. And if you pay attention, you'll notice that my right hand plays the middle note after my left hand plays it. So, let's give this a go. So slowing that right down, you'll notice that these notes are played together. Then my left hand plays the straight rhythm before my right hand plays the swung rhythm. And that's really the difference. The difference is that middle note, when you're playing in quavers, you play the first note on the beat, and the second note, instead of being right in the middle of the two beats, you delay it slightly and push it back till after the midway point. So generally, the way most people think about it is playing triplets, but missing the middle note. So for example, a triplet is essentially playing 3 notes per beat. So instead of playing 1 note per beat, 1, 1, 1, 1. Instead of playing 2 notes per beat, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, which is a straight rhythm, you play 3 notes per beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So again, the 1 is always on the beat, and then there are 2 more notes before I get back to the 1 to play the first on the beat again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the way most people explain or play a swing rhythm is by missing that second note in a triplet. So instead of playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that hopefully explains to you the difference between a straight rhythm and a swing rhythm. So really it's quite mathematical. If you've got a beat that beats every second, so the interval between each beat is a second, then when you play the middle note or the second note per beat, in a straight rhythm, you play it right in the middle of those 2 beats, so at 0.5 seconds. When you play triplets, you play 3 notes per beat, all equally spaced, so you would play it on the beat at 0.33, at 0.66, and then on the next beat, right? Because you've broken down 1 second into thirds. So effectively, what you're doing when you're playing a swing rhythm is you're playing on the beat at 0, and then you're missing the second triplet at 0.33 seconds, and playing the third triplet at 0.66 seconds. So instead of playing a straight rhythm, which goes 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, in terms of the time that passes between each note, a swing rhythm would go 0, 0.66, 2, 2.66, 3, 3.66, and so on. So, again, to show you the difference, one last time. Straight rhythm, swung rhythm. if you're having difficulty, clap along. Straight. Swung. Left hand straight, right hand swung. Hope that helped. Let me know if you need any more details or guidance or any of that didn't make sense. Thanks for watching. See ya.